Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Black Pearl Artistry again. Okay, so today we're gonna try something new today. Okay, so we're gonna do something like a single color makeup, and the main color that we're gonna use today is coral orange. All right. So actually, we're gonna use this using a single palette for all the colors. So do stay on and watch on to see how I'm gonna do it. All right. Okay, so right now, as you can see, right, my face, I've actually done up the primer, the pre-makeup steps, the primer, and covering up all the imperfections. So just in case you have missed last week's episode, right, you can actually go and watch back again on last Sunday's video on perfect the imperfections, on how to actually give your face a very good foundation, such that it can help you have a very flawless makeup. All right. Okay, so for today, right, okay, I've actually done the basic to cover up the imperfections using what we call the Exact Fit Perfecting Primer as the first step, and then followed by the primer, the Correct and Perfect Face Compact with the green and with the green corrector to cover up the acne and the redness. All right. Okay, so right now we'll just go straight into the foundation, because this is just having a base to actually even out the skin color and cover up the flaws. So now what we're going to do is actually use the BB cushion, okay, the Artistry Exact Fit BB cushion, okay, to actually put on the foundation. So for this foundation, right, is actually it's not only just a simple foundation, it can also act as a very good sunscreen as well, because it's also there is actually an SPF of 50, okay, SPF of 50 with a PA of 3 plus. So that means it can also, with this foundation, right, you don't exactly need to put on a sunscreen as already. And another thing is that, right, this actually also helps to protect you against the blue light from your electronic devices. So okay, I do see some of you joining in the live right now. Welcome Stephanie, welcome Yongso. Okay, so for today, right, okay, we are doing on a single color makeup, okay, and the main color today will be using the coral orange color. All right. Okay, so right now I'm still doing on the foundation. Okay, so I'm just putting on the foundation, okay, to give it a more a better coverage, because just now, even though the perfect face compact, right, it does give it does have a foundation that comes along with it, but it's just a very good sheer coverage. So this one, right, will help you to give you a more all day where you can help you wear your makeup throughout the day. All right. Okay, and also you don't have to worry, on rainy days like today, okay, that your makeup will also wear away, because this cushion, right, this foundation is also water resistant. Okay, so you don't have to worry about your makeup being worn away on rainy days when you're outdoors as well. Hello, Tommy. Okay. Okay, so welcome. So today we are just going to do a single color makeup. Okay, so that's it for the foundation. And I think one good thing that I want to mention about this foundation is that, right, you see the cushion here is a teardrop shade, which makes it very good to cover certain corners of your face, like, at your nose over here, such that the foundation can actually cover every single part, and there's no missing lobang, whereby your one part of your face will actually look darker. So, and also not forgetting about your eye area as well. All right. Okay. So this basically finished the foundation step, and we have to set the makeup. So what I'm going to use is actually this Exact Fit loose powder. Okay. So, okay, this loose powder actually does give you a very matte finish on your overall foundation. Okay. So for those who have just joined in, right, if you have any questions or regarding makeup, or there are certain kind of makeup that you will like to see me exploring as well, feel free to drop your comment in the comment box below. And if you have any, if you would like to join me at this beautiful loft here to do makeup or skincare, also feel free to drop a private message or drop a comment in this below, as well as the or you can actually message or call me at 97551283. All right. Okay, so I just see a question from on the ground from Shi Yun. She is saying that the BB cushion is it very sheer? Okay, comparatively, right, the sheerest, the one that gives you the most sheer coverage is actually this compact powder. It just gives you a very basic coverage. Okay, but for the BB cushion, right, it's actually from sheer to medium coverage in this case. Okay, I hope that answer your questions. Okay, so now we are using the light light loose powder, okay, to actually set the foundation. All right, so I just use a brush, okay. And what I usually do is some people actually do sweep across, but what I usually do to give a better wearability is I just press on. Yeah, this might help your makeup, right, to stay on your face longer and better. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you have any other question, do feel free to drop your comments below, and also do like, follow us, and subscribe to our Artsphere.1969 channel. Okay, there is not just only makeup, but also many other interesting sessions that you can actually follow us over the weekends. Like just now, we have our Oppa Teachers Korean, also Polymer Clay at 1 p.m. just now, and also Cooking Mama at 12 p.m. earlier. Okay, so do follow us, like us, and subscribe. And if you like what we are sharing to you guys, you can also share your video, share our video to in your Facebook as well. Okay. So the setting up, okay, basically just press and hold, okay, and not forgetting your neck as well to give a more uniform color. Okay, and we are done for the setting up of the foundation. Okay, so this is actually just setting a base and have a good, nice, smooth canvas for you to begin to put on other colors on your eyes, on your cheeks, and on your lips. Okay, so this is just the first step. Okay, usually this, if you want to know more about foundation, on how you can very properly cover your flaws and imperfections, do view the video, do view last week's video, okay, on the perfect the imperfections. All right. Okay, so right now, okay, we have contouring to do for our face also. So there are actually many ways that we can do contouring. It's really up to the individual's preference on how you want to do your makeup. Okay, so today I'm trying a different method. Okay, I'm actually using the concealer. Just now, there's also this Exact Fit Perfecting Concealer, and it comes in different shades, and one of which is actually a brightener. So I'm going to use the brightener as a highlighting, as a highlight for my nose. Okay, as you can see, the forehead. Okay, under eye. Okay, I hope y'all can see clearly from the side camera also. Okay, under eye, because I still have a bit of dark eye circles. Okay, also, and over here. Okay, so what I do is I use a brush to make sure that it is blended well into my makeup. All right. Okay, so you can see the effect. Okay, such that, you know, when putting your contouring, there's a lot of times we may put too much, so sometimes it may feels like, you know, it's something protruding out of your foundation as well. Yeah. Okay, so it's important that we actually learn how to blend in properly. Okay, like this. Okay. So, okay, you can see the right areas um, being blended in. Okay, you can see the look. Okay, okay. So right now, okay, we are done with the highlighting part. Okay, what we will do now is actually on the darker part of the contouring. Okay, so I use the correct and perfect face compact. Okay, this is of the darker color, so I will use it as a good contouring for it. As you can see, it's quite dark, right? Yeah. Okay, so what I will do is for the edges of my face, okay, just do it and sweep it in. Okay, sweep it in. You need to apply a bit more so that you can see the effect of the V-shaped face. Okay. Okay, come on. We're here. Okay. Hope you all can see. You actually see the difference. Okay. And other side on the top edges. Okay, just sweep it in and mix it together. Okay, such that you don't have a very distinct line over it. Okay. So this, right, is very, very, very helpful, especially if you want to take photos. You know, when you go out, you have casual meetups with your friends. You know, you want to look like, you know, people can just focus straight away at your features. So this one thing is very good. If you do your contouring properly, right, you can actually help to enhance your entire feature. It's just like when people first see you, look at your face, they will just immediately zoom into your features immediately. Yeah, so this actually is it help people when they look at you visually. It's more focused. All right. Okay. So we just have to sweep it in. Yeah, and I think contouring to me is something quite important because it helps me to enhance my features because and especially in I'm tan skin, right? So a lot of times a lot of my features are actually eaten away by the dark color of my skin. Okay, so what I usually so I enjoy doing contouring most of the time because it just makes me look much better in photos also, and also in person life. That's definite. Okay. All right, now use a smaller brush here. Okay, because I want to do the contouring over here. Okay, at the cheek area, you can see here. Okay, make it more obvious in case you guys can see it. All right, another one over here. Okay, you can see. Yeah. So of course I'm not gonna leave it like that. It's very awkward, right? Okay, very distinct dark lines over there. Okay, so I will use the brush, okay, the rounded head brush to blend in with my foundation. Okay, this, right, is important. It helps to give you create visually, okay, a more V-shaped face, a sharper face, okay. Okay, so that you look slimmer also, okay, visually, okay. So this is like the wonders of doing makeup because it can actually help to trim, not change lah, but trim your face shape a little such that it can make it more sharper and nicer to begin with, okay. So as you can see, I have it blended in, okay, and the entire features start to be more focused onto the central part of my face where all my eyes, nose, lips are at, okay. So when people look at you, right, at the first sight, they can just immediately see your eyes. You can have eye contact with them. So this is like the magic of doing makeup. Okay, it's not just to only cover flaws, but also to help you to enhance the entire look. Okay, so this is for the contouring part. Okay, and then we still have to set our makeup again. Okay, to make sure that to give your makeup the wearability. So like in Singapore, right, even though, oh, thank you, Candy, for saying that my face looks smooth. Yes, you will make you it will actually look Actually, yeah, thank you very much. Because, like what I say, right, it's really about setting your foundation very well. It's not just about, because in the past, I just used to take the BB cushion. I think that the BB cushion can do wonders. I'll just use the BB cushion and take it as it is the foundation, and that's it. And I jump off to the next step to do the color. But you realize that if you don't do your foundation well enough, right, you don't make your canvas smooth enough or white enough, right? It may just ended up that the color just doesn't show on your face because the contrast is not there. The evenness is not there. Even the evenness of your skin tone is not there. So it becomes very important that we actually do our foundation well. Okay. All right, so I'm just setting my makeup now again, okay, such that it's still the contouring and everything will still stay also on my face long enough. All right, okay. So you can actually see the whole difference, okay, between before contouring and after contouring. All right. So I mean, like some of us might find it a bit leceh, a bit troublesome to do the contouring. But I tell you, most of the time when I do my makeup, I spend most of the time doing foundation and contouring. Yeah, because I know that if I don't do that well, even putting as many colors wouldn't really help to enhance my features, you know, and the colors actually goes into waste. So you might as well get the first step right, and then you get be able to have a very complete and nice look already. All right, so I finished setting up my contouring, etc. Okay, so right now, okay, like what I say, today's uh, main idea, right, is to do a single color makeup. But before that, I saw a question from Shi Yun. So if my face is really round, okay, does it mean I need more contour to make the face look smaller? I think it is I to me, right, your face is really round. I think the way, the direction that you do it then will make your face look smaller. It does not mean that you need to hood a lot of the darker color so that you will make it smaller, but doing it in the right direction according to your face shape will be more important. So if let's say you have such queries, you don't know how to actually go about doing your contouring, don't worry. Feel free to actually drop me a message or text me at 9755128, and we can actually have a one-to-one makeup session at the loft over here right now at where I am, okay? And we can actually do a simple makeup for you as well, all right? Okay, yeah, and also with the contouring, yes, the face actually indeed looks slimmer. And also not forgetting, if let's say you have double chin as well and you want to hide it, okay, you can also use the dark color contouring to put on this part of your neck, okay, this part of your neck, such that it will your double chin will actually be more recessed. All right, okay, so that's another tip for people who is slightly plumper and have some additional meat that is below your chin. All right, okay. So next up, okay, like what I say, today's main theme is to do a coral color makeup. Okay, and how I'm going to use it, I'm going to use on using only a single palette. Okay, and this is one of my favorite palette, the Bangkok Editions Artistry Studio on the go palette. Okay, so this on the go palette, right, has very nice colors. Okay, so the side three little colors, right, is intended for eyeshadow, but you can also use the color for other purposes as well. Okay, and these three colors is mainly for highlight. The first one is on highlighting. I hope you guys can see. First one on highlighting. Okay, the second one, the coral one, and the pink one is for blusher. But for me, right, I love to play with colors. So sometimes I will actually use the highlighting, the coral colors to actually do my eyeshadow. So mainly today, single color. So I'm going to use these three colors mainly. Okay, this one, the one on the right. Okay, the second one on the right, this and this. Okay, and this I will use it as a base for my eyeshadow. All right, okay, so without further ado, let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to show why I actually do a single color makeup is that actually I find that a lot of times when we are doing eyeshadow, right, a lot of the fear comes from having to mix a lot of color, and the blended color doesn't come out as well as what you expected it to be or you wanted it to be. So that's why doing how to make a single color eyeshadow still have some gradient on it. So this is how, and you can do it actually in a very fast and efficient manner. All right. So before I do that, right, a little tip to people with double eyelid like myself. Okay, you can see that, right, from the eyes, right, when you put on your foundation, etc., there's just these this line, you know, where it eats up all your foundation along that line, and it forms like just stuck. They are like your foundation, your concealer, everything that you put previously stuck at that double eyelid. So before you actually do your eyeshadow makeup, the most important thing is to actually slightly wipe it away like this, such that, you know, it does not have a line over there. If not, when you put on your eyeshadow colors, right, the line will follow with it, so your color will also have a line on it. Okay, so before that, right, what I will do is, because as you can see, my eyelid is still a little bit darker than the rest of the face. So what I would do is I will use the perfecting concealer. Okay, this one over here. Okay, this is a liquid base. Okay, and what I will do is I will just apply on the eyelid. Okay, to cover up the darkness also. Yeah, to cover up the excessively dark eyelid. Okay, so that, you know, the color, you see, the color actually is more even, okay, than the side. Okay, this side is still a little bit darker, as you can see. So because of the original color on your eyelid, it does affect the color when you're putting lighter colors onto your eyes, because your darker color will mix it. The natural dark color on the eyelid will actually give whatever color they're putting on a darker shade. So it's important to just have it even out the color, okay, like this. Okay, such that you start off with a good base color as well. Okay, so this is for the concealer part. Actually, concealer is one thing that I also quite love about it, because a concealer can really do wonders. Okay, wherever you have flaws, wherever you have dark patches, you can actually use this, you know, to cover up even blemishes, to actually cover up and make your entire face look more even out. Yeah. Okay, so this is for the concealer part. Okay, and I just okay, make sure that there's nothing that is stuck in my double eyelid. Okay, so now we are ready to go for our eyeshadow makeup. Okay, so for those who have just joined us in this live session, right? Okay, so today we are just doing on a single color makeup, and the main color is actually coral. Okay, coral color. So do stay tuned. Continue to watch on. Okay, if you want to learn how to do a simple eyeshadow whenever you want to go out, be for a casual meetup with your friends, etc. So the first thing is, oh, Srin has another question. How do we actually choose concealer colors? Okay, it has to match definitely your foundation, your skin color also. Okay, so basically, right, I will recommend, if let's say you are more towards the fair person instead of a tan person like me, okay, because my skin color basically is brown. Okay, if you are generally quite fair, I would recommend more towards the light color to cover up your concealer. That is actually, you have to test it against your skin. So how do you actually go about it is that when you have the concealer, you can just do it. You can test a bit at the side here of your face to check whether it actually matches your skin color or your foundation color. Okay, so that's for the light part. But there are times where you can also find a darker shade of the concealer, okay, as your, and to use it as your contouring as well. Yeah, so like what I said just now, there are many ways to do contouring. Just now I showed is just one way, but you can also use a brightener concealer like what I use as a highlight, and a darker color, darker concealer, darker shade as your contouring for the edges. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, so yeah, welcome to those who have just joined in. Okay, currently we are just doing a single color makeup. So I'm now going on to the first step for the eyeshadow. All right, so what I will do is using the palette, I will take this color, okay, this yellowish color as the base color to go over the entire eyes. Okay, so this is just to even out the color. Okay, see, like what I say, you know, having double eyelids is a good thing, but sometimes it's just, you know, you have just the foundation being stuck in there. So it's very important that we just even it out such that the colors that we put on for our eyeshadow wouldn't have a line on it. All right. Okay. So this is just to cover the entire eye socket. Okay, so if you have no idea, know how high your eyeshadow should go, actually the eye socket will give you a very good indication of where you should stop. Okay, so basically my eye socket, you can see that it's around here. Okay, over here. So what I will do is I will just usually cover the entire base color throughout the entire eye socket. Okay. Okay, and I'm trying to put a little bit more on the front part because it's darker for myself on the front part. Okay, so this actually gives the base color. I don't know if you can see it very clearly on screen. Okay, so this is just a base color, so you don't exactly see a very big contrast on it because it's usually much closer, nearer to the actual color that that I put in for my concealer just now. Okay. So just put it on both eyes. Okay, the eye socket. So I don't know, I don't know if those who are watching the live now, okay, do you actually have the habit of doing your eye makeup day in day out, like daily? You know, I mean, although we are working from home, I believe still there are some people that's going out for work every other day. So do you actually focus on your eye makeup also? Yeah, because I feel that right now with a lot of how to say, we are all wearing masks, and you know the eyes technically the only thing that is showing when we are going out. So I was just thinking, you know, to me like the eyes is the only way where you can make eye contact, make some interaction, some form of interaction with other people. So I think that it's important to actually have an eye makeup nowadays, more important than ever after, you know. Okay, so right now I'm done with the first step. I've just done the base color. Okay, so right now, okay, I will just do the deep coral color. Okay, so right now I'm going to do the eyeshadow from bottom, from the eyelashes, okay, the edges of the eyelashes, the start of your eyelashes all the way up. So the darker coral will start at the edges of the eyelashes, okay, just right below your double eyelid. Okay, so what I will do is, okay, I actually use a smaller brush like this, okay, to cover the area first. Okay, I will put in a little bit more so that you guys can see very clearly on screen the colors. All right. Okay, so if let's say you have any other questions that you would like to ask regarding makeup, skincare, or you know there are some kind of makeups that you have seen and you would like to see how to do it on this live, you can also leave your comments, your suggestions over here as well. All right. Okay, so I'm just applying on the darker coral color. Can you guys see? Okay. Yeah. So if you like to, you know, have a to have a to know how to actually have do a proper makeup or skincare uh, on your face, okay? Because you know, might not be certain how you can actually do the makeup on your how the makeup actually looks like on your face. Okay, feel free, you can actually drop a message here or text me personally at 9751283 to do a one-to-one makeup or skincare session together at the loft. All right. Okay, so this is just the first step. Okay, Next, okay, I'm just going to use this rounded headed brush, okay, to with the lighter color to do a over, to run it over the top part, okay, like this. Okay. Okay, so it's more of the coral color. Okay, touch a little bit on the bottom. Okay. Okay. So this coral color, right, is very good to go with any kinds of attire that you are wearing when you're going out. You know, it's in Chinese, you know, basically it's just 蛮百搭的. Okay, so yep, okay. And sometimes what I would do is I'll take the darker coral color and I will just go to the side, okay, and you know, go out a little bit of the eye such that it has a little wing, okay, and also put in some of the color at the lower eyelid. Okay, so it's actually some trick that you can do so that, you know, I don't really put on a lot of eyeliner recently because you know, sometimes having the eyeliner may not look so nice. How to say, sometimes it gives you, it looks sharper, but sometimes it also looks a bit more unfriendly. So that's why sometimes I would rather use the eyeshadow to substitute that eyeliner as well, okay, to give yourself a more subtle and softer look. Okay. Okay, so that's basically it for the coral color. Yeah, like what Shun said, is like sun kissed color. Okay, this is with, this is without. Okay, all right. Next up, I will do the other eye. Okay, so closer, the dark coral. Okay, as the closest to the eyelashes. Okay, just right before the eyeliner, the double eyelid. Sorry. Okay, and then okay, I use the rounded one. Okay, to do the overarching one. Okay. Okay, so it gives you a little bit more fresher, sun-kissed look. Okay, a bit more peachy. No. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so I'll touch up a bit on the darker color nearer to the eyelid. Okay, and I'll do a bit of touch up at the end. No, a little bit more wing out. Okay, and also at the underneath the lower eyelid over here. Okay, that's it. Okay, so this basically gives you the very sun-kissed look. Okay, I push in closer to the camera so that you can actually see the eyeshadow a bit clearer. Okay, right. Okay, so this is basically a very light makeup that you can that is something that's very that can go with your any dress code very well. All right. Okay, so this is basically for the eye area. Okay, so right now I will go straight to the mascara portion. Okay, so the mascara, right, I will use the Also mascara, okay, brown color for the mascara as well. Okay, so okay, so if you don't have very long eyelashes, unlike mine, okay, so what I do suggest is that we do have another mascara primer, okay, whereby you can just put on before putting your mascara so that it can help you to lengthen or give you greater volume of your eyelashes before you apply on the mascara. Yeah, that will give you a greater, nicer, longer eyelashes. And of course, another alternative, of course, is to have your fake eyelashes. Okay? Yeah, but most of the time I prefer, in the essence of time, I most of the time I prefer using my own lashes. Okay, because it gives a more, I feel that it gives a more natural look, overall look at the end of the day. All right. Okay, so if you guys have any questions or any makeup that you would like to see me doing, exploring, okay, feel free to drop your message at the comment box there, and we can actually have a makeup on that actually. And if you have any, you would like to have a one-to-one makeup or skincare session, okay, feel free to call me or drop a text at 97551283. Okay, and we can arrange to have a one-to-one session. Okay, if you have doubts about how you can actually do your own makeup, okay, okay, okay. That's about it. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, okay, there's actually, sometimes when we apply mascara, it does happens that it may smudge onto your lower eyelid area. So what I usually do is for the Artistry mascara, there's one good thing about it is even if it's stained onto your other your lower eyelid, right? Okay, you just wait for a few moments. Okay, a few moments later, okay, until it's like generally quite dry up already. You can use a tissue and then you just pick it up. Okay, pick up the hardened parts. Okay, and it won't affect your makeup day after. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, I do a bit of touch up on the foundation. Okay, yeah, so you also do notice that some of us below we might have some eye bags. Okay, so there's also like the foundation will also get stuck over at your line area, so make sure that we just pushed it such that it evens out and that the eye wouldn't have a strange line on it. Okay, okay, yeah, so your lower eyelashes, right? I mean, there are times where I actually do my lower eyelashes. That is if, let's say, it depends on where we are going for the day. So if you're actually going for somewhere that is more formal, normally I will actually do my lower eyelid as well to give a better look on the eye also. Yeah, but if you are just going out casually, I think you can have the option of whether you want to do your lower eyelids as well. Okay, not forgetting my brows. Okay, so okay, we will also do my brows. Okay, no, so what I would do is actually use this brow pencil. Okay, as you can see, my eyebrow are quite I have eyebrows. Okay, so what I usually do is I use this to actually uh to touch up a little bit on the thickness of the eyebrows to match my entire makeup. Okay, like this. Okay, and because I'm running a bit short of my eyebrows at the end, so I also touch up on there. Okay, and the front part. Yeah. 就是有时候就是有一点那个毛长不齐 you know, the 眉毛长不齐 so there are times where we have to touch up a little bit here and there, okay? So I think one fortunate thing is that, you know, having eyebrows is a good thing that, you know, I think I spend a lot more time to trim my eyebrows more than I actually draw my eyebrows for makeup. Yeah. Yeah, the color looks natural. Actually, your eyebrows are actually supposed to match the color of your hair color as well. Okay, such that it doesn't look weird. Okay, can you imagine like you have a very very light colored hair, and then you know your eyebrows is like, you know, very very dark, then it looks a bit strange. All right, so I'm basically quite done with my eyebrows. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so that's about it. And to make your eyebrows better, actually what I can do in addition, this is in addition, okay, I leave it up to you guys whether you want to do it. Okay, so it's to actually have a bit of highlighting, the brightener concealer, okay, at the edges of the eyebrow like this, okay, to brighten up that area. Okay, so what I can do is, you know, like a little bit here, top, okay, okay, and just slowly use a finger and blend it. Okay, blend it. Okay, you help to give your eyes a deeper look also. Okay. Right. Okay. So you look like it's brighter over here. And then for the side, also the same thing. You just like dot on it. You know, like matching the dots. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys can see over the camera. Okay, and then you just blend it. Okay, similarly for the brows below. Okay. 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 Well, that's about it. Okay, for your brows part. Okay, so coming to the last few steps already. Okay, so using the same palette. Okay, I'm also going to use the coral color. Okay, the coral palette also. Okay, to do my blusher. All right. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll use this. Okay, the big brush, and then I'll do it in the downward direction. Okay, using the coral color. Okay, and then this one also on the other side. Okay, top down like this. Okay, so you can see over here. Okay, and you would like to do some more enhancement, right? What you can do is you can take this color. This color can also be used as a highlighting below your eye area. So you can just brush a few strokes, and there will be some shimmer on top of it as well. Okay, over here. Okay. Okay, just sweep it across like this gently. Okay, so over here, the nose, as well as the chin. Right. Okay, so we are done for the cheek, and now the last thing that we're left with is the lips. All right. Okay, so for the lips, right, I'm actually going to use this actually is the NYC tinted lip balm. Okay, it's a city coral color. Okay, so what I would do is I will use my favorite lip brush, this small little lip brush. Okay, I mean, a lot of times what we can do is that, you know, when you see a lip balm or a lipstick, what we'll do is just apply straight because they're usually in this angle. They will just apply straight. But this will means that it will just give you one thing is about it is about hygiene, because you know before that you might consume something already, and whatever is left remnant on your lips will just be stick on your lipstick, and this is somehow why some of our lipstick or lip balm etc may smell over a period of time, because it's just a mixture of different food that remnants of the food that is left on your lip balm. So what I usually do, I will like to use another thing why I use the lip brush is that it can gives you a very good corner, helps you with the edges of your lips, that it gets covered also. Yeah. So one thing I like about this tinted lip balm is that it's not only giving its the one in the middle, right? You can see there's actually two colors. Okay, the one in the middle, right, will actually be like a lip balm to moisturize your lips, and the other one, the one on the outside, is gives you the color to your lips. So what you it's very easy that you can just from the middle to the edges, okay, like this, okay, and then you just apply that using the lip brush, okay. So even though it's just a lip balm, right, it actually gives a very good color already. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, sometimes if we just apply directly on it, right? Okay, the edges of the lips will not be covered. Yeah, then it seems like 断唇 broken lips. Okay, so for the top part also the same. Can you want to find the main 唇峰? Okay, what you can do is actually you can draw a cross like that first. Okay, then you will show the tip of your lips. Okay, and then just follow the outline of your lips. Okay. Okay, so we are all very coral today. Okay. Okay, and so perfecting the shape now. All right. Okay, so we are done with the lips as well. Okay, so you can see the entire coral single color makeup. Okay, is with this very simple. Okay, just let off my hair first to give you all the overall look. Okay, so I personally like to use coral a lot because I think it goes very well with especially tan skin people. Okay, the color actually just show up and just enhance our features a little also. Okay, so as you can see, the side camera, okay, the look and the front camera. Okay, so you can see this entire look. Okay, so this is how my okay, I've actually shared my friend was sharing for the single color makeup today. So okay, if you like what you're seeing now, okay, and you might watch this video and replicate the makeup, okay, do feel free to replicate the makeup and actually have a photo and tag Arxville1969 on myself, okay, to actually have to show how your how the makeup actually looks on your face based on what was shared just now. Otherwise, okay, we will also be doing other if you have any other makeups, okay, that you probably seen on a magazine or seen online and you would like us to actually replicate, feel free also to drop your comments below as well. And also if you would like to do actually follow like us at Arxville1969 on the FB, YouTube, and Instagram. Okay, so this is for all for today for Black Pearl Artistry, and I'm gonna see you again next week. Okay, and stay tuned to our Arxville1969 because later at 5 p.m. we're gonna have 4 hung coaches with their 3BFS. Okay, so and at 7 p.m. we're gonna have a Zoom session okay, strictly Zoom sessions on our CPF by Eric. So stay tuned and continue on for our exciting programs. All right, so I see you again next week. Bye bye.